Just stick with what you know.
Yeah.
What I always say.
There we are.
There you go. You got another one. You got a pickerel or you got a bass? It's got a lot of teeth. You're not going to put your hand
Like that tight.
That's a little bass. Don't really much too tight. Okay. Swing him right over here. I'm going to handle several hooks today in the boat. Everybody's going to the emergency room, it's me. All right,
now I'm on the board.
fish number one. I've got old man, grandpa over here, Jim. Brandon, you go look at the camera.
Nope. Yep.
I got son, and I got the ringer. Connor's up front, and the old man scored first, so he's going to start talking a bunch of smack, I guarantee you. Y'all stick around. Pads.
All right.
With the
Cover.
current.
There we go.
Is that a good one?
No, not good. He's another pounder.
He's mad.
Yeah, he's mad.
Fish number two coming to the boat.
Nope,
Oh, he spit it. That was number two. It's about miss number 20 for Jim. I don't know what he's doing back there, but we're on the fish. He just won't catch them. I don't know what his problem is. What is his problem, Connor? I don't know. He's afraid. I like that rule. And he's starting a little square bill. He's got purple on it. It's like, so he's going to catch the small ones. You got a shot at a bigger one with that. But I can put you on a small bait if you want to catch a bunch of little ones. Because maybe you could actually boat them. What do you say? I don't know. Maybe. Alright guys, it is 7 o'clock. We're in 3 feet of water. We're running a few baits, and what we're doing is we're imitating bluegill. The old man in the back, Jim, he keeps missing fish. I got him on a square bill, stuff some purple in it. And the two other guys who are quite a bit younger, they're more serious about catching fish, so I got them on the big fish bait, on the big vibe, Texas rig, swimming through the pads, imitating bluegill. So we're looking for a bigger fish. We're gonna let Jim play with a little fish back there with a square bill, so y'all stick around.
Yeah, here locally at condos, so when we're not here, we just rent it out. So my wife's actually coming tomorrow.
You smell that?
Yep.
That is a spawn.
Oh,
Something just spawned in here in the last day or so. That's a good smell.
I wondered what that. I've smelt that all my life, but never knew what that smell was.
I had an old man teach me that. I don't know if I told you guys, but I had an old guy work for me. He retired once and couldn't be retired, so I hired him back part-time to drive a dump truck for me many years ago, and he taught me how to do a lot of this fishing. Because I didn't know. He had lived in Polk County his whole life. But yeah, he'll ride around just sniffing, and then he'll decide where he's going to fish. But we had a new moon last night, so you're going to get spawns on full moons and new moons. So likely to be some good ones in here. And Jim, if you'll take that crankbait and run it around the outside edges, and even when we get inside these pads, they're pretty scattered, you can take that crankbait and make some pretty decent casts. And you want to be close to the pads, you don't necessarily want to be in them.
All right.
You guys with the vibe worm, you're going to want to saturate. Ooh, you're going to saturate these pads. Ooh, that smells good.
Smells good. That's like napalm in the morning.
Yeah. All right, we're spot number 2. Spot number 1 didn't produce like it normally does. We don't have as much current. Haven't had as much rain the last few days. The fish were scattered. Jim could have caught a dozen if he could get them to the boat, but he didn't. And he was playing that almost to the boat release, self-releasing fish game today. So we're gonna poke around here in spot number 2, which is a scattered pad field, 5 feet of water. We were just talking about the spawn that we smell. I don't know what spawned last night, but last night was a new moon, so something spawned in here. So hopefully there's some big bass moving around, so stick around. All right, y'all are up. Time to get on camera with a big fish.
Yep.
So Connor, what you're seeing on this 360 screen up here is that is like a radar coming straight off the trolling motor, going around, and it's set for 60 feet. And what you're seeing on the bright spots is the stems the roots of these pads. And then these black marks here, the white and the black, that could be either fish right on the bottom or just a little bit of vegetation starting to grow. I think a couple of those are fish. And so those fish would have been right over there. So it's, you look at where we are and then pick where your casting angle is going to be. There's a car. Dinosaur. Nothing but teeth. Scene was right here the day before the BB&B last month. I thought it was a log.
Do you see a gator in here somewhere? No.
There we go. Good one, too. Come here. Fish number 2.
There we go.
Come here. Easy. So, the old guy's got one, and the kid has got one. What's going on with my generation back here? You gotta pick up the slack, brother. You're making me look bad. Nice fish. Little 1.5 pound, 2 pounder. On the vibe, swimming it in the pads. It works.
Yeah.
There's them bumblebees like this boat.
There we go.
Got one. Finally!
Finally.
Oh my!
Alright.
Get that fish in the boat.
Brandon's on the board.
Finally.
My generation finally. All right.
Not much of it.
It doesn't matter.
Guys,
It's
but
a fish.
It's a fish. We'll
Connor's
take it.
up there playing with a bumblebee. Brandon's back here catching fish. And me and the old man are out here flapping our jaws. And we got fish number 3 in the boat. Again, fishing the vibe in a flat. We're in Kissimmee now. I'm just teaching these guys how to fish the rest of the week because they got their own boat. But fish number 3. How many of you caught in Florida?
All together?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hundreds.
Oh, well, you're
plus.
fishing from the
Yeah.
back. Okay. I just want to make sure. Fish number 3. Yeah, I'm gonna close the video real quick and take it down just in case it keeps raining. All right, guys, we got rain coming. It's only 9:30. We've got on a little bit of a pattern. Not a great pattern. They're being stubborn today, but they are eating bluegill style moving baits. 1 on a crankbait, 2 on the vibe. We're gonna keep fishing. If we do get a big fish, I'll throw a picture of it up right here. If you didn't see a picture, it was a bust for the rest of the day. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.